Hello and welcome to Let's Talk About. Today we are actually not doing the podcast. We're not doing our regular programming. We are doing our first series review, and we're actually covering I Am Groot. My name is Peyton.
I'm Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk About I Am Groot. We're first just going to go through the episode by episode thoughts. I don't think this is going to be a very long video. No. Probably not extremely long altogether, but let's talk about I Am Groot, Groot's first steps. So we actually watched this in order that it's listed on the Disney Plus homepage, where it just shows the I Am Groot shorts. So it's listed I Am Groot, Groot's first steps as the first one, and then the last one is listed as I Am Groot Magnum Opus.
Yeah, I was a little thrown off by that. I kind of expected it to be listed as like episodes of a show.
Yeah, like a complete series.
That's kind of how it was marketed as.
Yeah.
Each one being a separate short was cool too. I mean, it works either way.
Definitely stuff. I mean, I wonder if there was ever a period where it was pitched as not necessarily something that would be for like Disney Plus, but something that would run before like Marvel movies. Kind of how Pixar has shorts that run before Pixar movies.
Yeah, some of their programs.
Yeah, and some of those are fucking amazing.
Oh
like
my god,
Bow,
yes.
Lava.
I don't remember the names.
I Lava You or something like that.
I don't remember the names of any of them, but the one with all the birds.
Yeah.
On the telephone line.
The one with the old man, obviously, is the classic. We have 5 shorts, all about 5 to 6 minutes long.
Yep.
There's only one. The final one is 5 minutes, but the rest of them are 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
Some of them feel a little bit longer than others, and we'll get into those. But the very first episode, I Am Groot, Groot's First Steps, was directed by Kirsten Lepore. I believe all of these were written and directed by, executive produced by James Gunn.
Yeah, she wrote and directed all the shorts, and he just executive produced the whole thing.
Overall, I mean, just like to touch on the whole thing, fucking looks great.
Like beautiful. I mean, I kind of figured it was gonna look good because, you know, they were giving it its own show, its own section. When we loaded up the first episode and it said 4K Ultra HD with full range HDR, I'm like, oh, so this is gonna look pretty.
Yeah, it looked really, really pretty. And I'm like, I wonder if, like, is any of the Guardians on there in 4K? I'm assuming they are, right?
I believe so. I think most of the MCU films on there are at this point.
We'll have to do like a Guardians rundown probably before the Christmas special.
I know,
or before
I haven't
Volume
seen
3.
I never watched those in 4K. I just watched those on regular TV.
Same.
So,
I mean, just to touch on my notes here, I said an adorable and surprisingly good-looking short that features Vin Diesel as Baby Groot.
Of course.
Finally growing out of the pot he was in at the end of Volume 1. So it's basically like this one is about like him fighting a bonsai tree. It's so fucking cute. All of these are adorable.
Oh yeah.
And like great for kids, great for the whole family.
The scenery just in this first episode, like the view of space just looks gorgeous with the bonsai tree. Like the cinematography of these is what really shocked me.
It's amazing.
Like, I knew the CGI and stuff was gonna be good, but it's just like shot and directed beautifully.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Kirsten Lepore. Is that
her name? Kirsten Lepore, Kirsten Lepore or something like that.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but her did great. This one does go a little bit slow for me, but the highlight for me is the cute little robots that are like fluffing Groot. And then when he falls off, they start like fluffing and cleaning the bonsai tree too.
They reminded me of the supporting robot, like one of the small supporting robot from WALL-E.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and get into the next episode here. It says, I Am Groot, the little guy, looks amazing, and there's a bird in this that's definitely going to become a plushie. Almost definitely.
It should.
Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if these ended up like, is Disney XD still a thing?
I think so, yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if these ended up on, like, Disney XD or Disney Junior.
Probably Disney Junior, something like that.
Maybe not all of them, because, you know, holy shit, He is pretty.
He's kind
Groot's,
of a terrorist. At the
he's
last
kind
episode.
of a He's a fucking menace.
Oh yeah.
So maybe not there, but maybe like Disney XD.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it was great. I mean,
The little guy is actually my favorite one.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean all the other aliens it shows, like the bird and the little blue things,
the little Tic Tac aliens.
Yes, those are all adorable. It's genuinely hilarious. They just start bringing out like mass artillery and shit, and it's
so many weapons for such a small village under a rock.
And it's shot like a kaiju film.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it looks like Godzilla stomping on Tokyo, but it's just baby Groot walking over like a little sand hill or like dirt mound.
Groot also farts leaves.
He does. He does fart a leaf, and it falls on the village, and they all eat the leaf.
They rejoice, and then they eat some ass.
Yeah,
I mean leaf.
They eat his produce, and
Yo, they ate that shit like groceries. Holy shit! Oh my god!
then doesn't he like sprout another leaf and it like covers him up, and then he like puts a rock on top of him or something?
No, he steps on him.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, he steps on him and then puts a rock over there to cover it up, to cover up his crimes, his literal war crimes at that point, and they still pop up after that. The alien survived, so that's good.
Yeah, but to continue on his, reign of terror, I want to talk about I Am Groot, Groot's Pursuit. This one is 6 minutes long as well, obviously. All of them are, except for the last one, but it feels like it's like 7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah, this one is probably the most wholesome one, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I like this one, but it's still not my favorite. It's very spooky at the start. It goes from spooky to dance off to just straight up murder.
Yeah, it's literally the beginning shot like an actual horror film.
I really, really like this one. It's shot. It's I think in my opinion one of the more cinematic ones.
Yeah, I said the spooky vibe, but before the dance was nice. It was good, and this one also shows his personality really well. Shows all aspects of it, because you see him going and being scared, and then like confused, and then he's just vibing at the end.
Yeah, vibing, dancing all the way to the fucking airlock. Alrighty, and then the next one, I Am Groot. Groot takes a bath.
This one's adorable.
This one is great. This one is my favorite one.
That's fair.
So, he basically just finds like a mud pit that helps him grow leaves.
Yeah.
And so he styles up the leaves into like a dress, hairstyle, like clothes, like all sorts of different things. And it's really, really cute. And then
scenery was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I love the creativity they used, like for him making the bath, how he like squeezes a flower and it like makes it a bubble bath and shit. It's adorable. And Poofy Groot is so cute.
Yeah, and then his leaves fall off, and then a bird laughs at him, and then he just fucking assaults the bird.
He does.
And then, he strips the
feathers off of it. He basically just plucks a bird alive and wears it as a scarf.
Yeah, it's adorable. And
we love him for it.
Yeah. Good God.
I didn't know what to call it, so in my note I said funny looking squirrel thing is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the next episode is Magnum Opus, and I really like this one, mainly because as soon as it starts, really you see Alf.
Yes.
It starts with him with like an Alf picture or whatever.
Yeah, there's an Alf comic, and then you see Rocket's tail. Drax is in the shower, and then he's basically just running all over the ship. I think it's called the Quadrant. Yeah. But he's basically running all over the ship, gathering craft supplies.
Yeah, to make his little art piece. That he wants to. It's a family portrait.
He's making he's making a family portrait, and then he ends up blowing up something.
As he does.
Yeah, and Rocket goes in and
scolds him.
Yeah, and scolds him. So, like, Bradley Cooper does show up in this one. It's really, really cool.
Rocket actually looked wonderful.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Daddy Rocket puts on the glasses. Yeah, he was adorable. He was like, what do you got here, kid? And he shows him the family portrait, and it is so sweet. It is so sweet. I love it.
Because he's just like, oh, I can't stay mad at you.
Then he gets sucked out the hole in the ship that Groot blew up.
Yeah, it looks like a bomb went off in here. I am Groot. You set off a bomb in here? Fair enough.
I actually really like Groot. Hopefully
art requires sacrifice, you know?
Yeah, I think that we're definitely going to see a much different version of him next. I don't know if they are going to continue to make I Am Groot shorts, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they slash the quality and then just put it on Disney Junior.
Yeah.
Or if they keep the quality and then just put them before Marvel movies or put them before really any Disney movie.
Right.
I did want to talk about keep the sped up intro for all shorts moving forward.
Yes, that
like
was
any and all
funny.
MCU shorts, like even the one shots. I mean, well, the one shots are a little bit longer, so maybe keep those separate. But like anything that's classified as a short needs to have this. Like I wouldn't be opposed to them doing like Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur shorts, like live action
awesome.
Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur shorts set in the MCU, and like
we need the Inhumans first.
Yeah. Well, is she an Inhuman?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes, sir.
Is the dinosaur an Inhuman?
I believe so.
Was it a person?
No, I think it's just a dinosaur that went through Terrigenesis, similar to Lockjaw, just being a bulldog that went through it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, alright.
Yeah, shout out Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Yeah, I don't know much about them, but I know that they just got a show on like Disney XD or Disney Junior. I saw a clip from it. Looked fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it actually looks surprisingly good.
I think we should do an episode on it just because, I mean, I think we may just do like a kids show episode, in general, because you're not too into that stuff, but I'm more of like, what are they showing kids?
Yeah.
And
how are they
showing
it? Yeah, because I mean, these characters have been around for decades, so it's kind of important to be like, okay, how are they portraying them to the kids growing up? Because like, I grew up on like Raimi's Spider-Man. But, you know, today's kids are growing up on MCU Spider-Man, and it's different.
Yeah, so. And I also really like just seeing the variety, because obviously with kids shows, you can go wackier. So, like, one of my favorites, like, growing up, and then even now, I still think it's kind of funny at times, is Superhero Squad.
Yeah.
That is...
I've seen clips from it. It's got some genuinely funny like meta commentary moments on the Marvel universe.
Oh, huge wide variety on, you know, like characters from both heroes and villains.
Yeah.
I think overall for I Am Groot, I need more of this stuff. Like, just the shorts, like...
I was like, there's not much to say. Like, they're not too in-depth, but I think that's kind of the beauty of it.
There's no stakes.
They're fun, no stakes, and it's refreshing to have just something fun, you know, set MCU adjacent that doesn't really have any larger implications. You know?
Like, it's the great...
It's not like they're gonna bring up him blowing up the bomb in the ship in Guardians Volume 3, you know?
Yeah, or even if it is brought up, it would be you seeing a whole patched or something
but
like that.
But even James Gunn and Marvel disagree whether or not it's MCU canon, so it's totally like no stakes, no connection right now. And it's just really nice to see because it gives us some extra content while not, you know, running the risk of screwing anything up. Yeah. Or causing any confusion.
But I mean, like my final thought here is I'm really looking forward to the Christmas special.
Oh my gosh, yes. Especially since James Gunn literally said it's like a prologue to Volume 3 and kind of like a send-off / celebration of phases 4 and 5.
Yeah. Well, all right. That was our review of I Am Groot, and it was great. I really loved it.
Definitely. Looking forward, hoping they do more stuff like this in the future.
But you can find us on our socials on TikTok at LTAC Podcast, on Twitter at LTAC Podcast, You can email us at letstalkaboutcomics@gmail.com. If you have any business inquiries or want to sponsor the show, you can reach out to us at letstalkaboutcomicsbusiness@gmail.com. Once again, I am Peyton.
I'm Spencer.
And you can find us on our personal Twitters at NachoPPEV. Once again, that's NachoPPEV.
And me at Hippie Spider-Man, HIPPIE Spider-Man.
And our upcoming reviews, you can actually expect a She-Hulk review to come out this Friday. That is at least the expected date for the release. If something comes up, it may not release on Friday. It may release Saturday or Sunday at the extreme latest. But thank you so much for listening and or watching. Have a great day.